Hello fellow gaming minions, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, afternoon, wherever you may be watching this in the world. In your part of the world, hopefully you are keeping safe, not only from this pandemic that we seem to still be having at this moment in time, but also from the everyday stresses of life and pretty much people around your own neighbourhood. You can't trust anybody these days. So, welcome to another ranking video of mine, and this time is to do with a particular YouTuber who I've been supporting and watching for quite a few number of years now, and that YouTuber is MasterSwordMusic, or his real name, or his other name, should I say, is TeeJayTheGamer. So a little bit of a backstory for those of you that don't know. In fact, hardly any of you will know unless I actually say it, right? I have known TeeJayTheGamer, I think it was around 2018-ish or 2019-ish years. I came across his channel when I was actually looking for like video game rappers or music that involved video games but in a rap lyrical sense, right? And then I just happened to stumble across his channel. I think he only had a few videos out, or maybe just, I can't remember how many it was, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 around at the time. And the first soundtrack I actually heard of his, I believe it was called Video Games, and that track was just absolutely, that's what drew me into his account. I thought, wow, there's lyrical sound behind this, and the theme I absolutely love, and the video gaming references. This is absolutely stunning. This is awesome, man. What else does he do? And then ever since then, you know, the rest is history. We started like supporting each other's channel. Like I started watching more of his stuff. I gave him a shout out. Although that was within recent years, I should have done it quite a few years ago, back when I saw him. But I think my shout out series was a little bit hung up to dry there for a bit, because I don't know if I was still continuing it in the way I'm still doing it now. But that being said, I've got it back up now. So when I started to get to know him a little bit, I thought, this is awesome, man. Kind of started to get to know him as a person. Really cool dude. And you know, he invited me onto his Discord. Yeah. So I'm still part of that Discord, by the way, but quite a lot of people, it's changed a lot, so unfortunately, but hoping to rebuild it. And even to this day, it's great to see him thriving, right? For those of you that know him, TeeJayTheGamer, or MasterSwordMusic as he goes by now on his actual channel, oh man, the music that he produces is just straight up S tier, man. Top tier level of music. I'm surprised he hasn't got more subscribers. And, well, it's not so much the subscribers, it's more or less the viewers and the comments that he gets, you know. I would much rather have, like, 10 returning viewers per video over having 500 subscribers and people don't watch my content, right? That sort of thing, definitely. We have even done a collab on a review. I think it was Mario 64.
Press start to play.
And I really enjoy that. You know, I love collabing with other gamers in the community, and one of the reviews that we did happened to be a game that we both loved in our younger years, and I thought that was absolutely stunning. Awesome stuff. So, without going off topic, I am here to actually tell you my top 20 favourite tracks from TeeJayTheGamer or MasterSwordMusic. And the reason why it's a top 20, let me get into it step by step. I actually asked TeeJay on his stream, I think it was last month around that time. I think he was streaming like Pokemon, right? I asked him, is it okay if I do a video about your channel and my favourite tracks of yours? And he said, yeah. And I thought, okay, let's make it a top 10, keep it simple. But it was a little bit more difficult. Then I thought going to a top 12 to add in a little bit more. But it got a little bit more difficult because there's a lot more tracks that I absolutely liked. So I thought, make it a top 20. You know, maybe one day I'll go into like a top 30, top 40 and things like that, maybe. But to keep it like nice and simple-ish, I just want to keep it to a top 20 because there's so many tracks that I really love of TeeJayTheGamer's music, right? They all have their different beats, they all hit differently, they all have different messages, they all spit different bars and things like that, and I think that's absolutely fantastic, okay? So it was really hard of me to make this list of which ones I prefer from, no, I wouldn't say least to best, because they're all absolutely fire, but in a specific order from, okay, let's say least to best. Let's just say from, because they're all so good, I don't want to reiterate that, but they're just all fantastic tunes. But definitely this list is my personal list of which I find the best, okay? So hopefully some of you may have your own lists for your top 5s or your top 10s. I'll look forward to hearing from it in the comment section. Probably not likely, but I would definitely like to hear that. From TeeJayTheGamer, if you're going to watch this video, stick around and see which tracks from the least to the most liked of your favourite tracks that I absolutely love. Alright, so I think that's enough time wasted, enough backstory. Let's get into the video. Alright, okay, starting at number 20, we have Hylian Shield. Now, it's a good one to start off with, Hylian Shield. It's a nice little soul track, as TeeJay puts on his wonderful title there. And I thought this was a good one to start off with because it's nice and chilled, you know, no over exuberance of the lyrics and things like that. It was just nicely chilled, nice and laid back tune, and I thought this is a good one to start off with. So, Hylian Shield. Here at number 19, we have PlayStation. Yes, please, TeeJay, please take us back to the past with this amazing, outstanding, beautiful console. I really love the beat of this tune. It's really, really awesome. I think it goes well with blending some amazing memories and going back to the past of nostalgia feels, especially with the lyrics in this. And I really love those days of playing those early PlayStation games. I've still got mine in my collection, still got to play some more of those, show it some more love. And definitely, this is a really good track. I really do recommend it for those of you that are PlayStation heads, so to speak. But yeah, at number 19, it's PlayStation. Alright, here we have number 18, Hyrule Heroes. Now, when I very first watched this on video, I was very surprised and curious as to see why a certain person was in the thumbnail. And that certain person was, of course, me. And when I saw the video, it featured my very first time of actually being probably in TeeJayTheGamer's video, other than the collab that we did, which was mainly for my channel. But yeah, it was really nice to actually see me as one of Hyrule's heroes. At least it was back then. I know, I don't know if it's probably changed, it might have done. But I think this was at a time where I was sort of considering collabing with TeeJay if he was going to bring me on and be part of his music. And at that point I was like, am I good enough? Do I feel like I'm good enough? I'm not too sure on that. I don't know if I'm that well because I've only done a few songs of myself, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Hyrule Heroes was pretty much a good song, and I really liked it actually. I was just a little bit shocked to see that I was actually in the video, which was nice. Made a few appearances along with some other people who actually support TeeJay. But yeah, definitely Hyrule Heroes. Okay, now we have number 17 in 17th place, like Android 17 from Dragon Ball Z. We have Press Start, and featuring Katie Savage. Nice little song here. Got a bit of a sort of a slow, vibey sort of theme going on with this one. Nice and simple song. Nice and slow, like I said, so you don't have to worry about what's being said. You can understand it, and it was a very nice collab with Katie Savage's voice. A really good singer as she is. Adds quite a bit to it, you know, with that womanly flair that she has. Definitely a good one. I recommend this song. Yeah, number 17th, Press Start. Alright, number 16th place, and we have Game Over. The vibe that I got from this one was the fact, you know, not to give up until it's finished. No matter what you're doing in life, as long as you just put all in your all and everything you've got, and wait until it's game over, basically. So there's no more you can put in there. Feels like retirement after so many long years of work. But yeah, Game Over. I really like the track sound of this one, especially with that eerie sort of sounds that sounds like a person's there with their voice, and I think that added an extra flair into it. Good old lyrics with this one too. So yeah, number 16, it's Game Over. Alright then, here at number 15th place we have Like a Gerudo. Now, although this one applies to the women, yeah, that includes me too, I do feel that this song was actually pretty good. Going back to the Zelda games, of course, that's where the Gerudo's from, I believe. And yeah, there's quite a few sexy ladies out there that are gorgeous and sexy, or sexy being an actual title word. Like a Gerudo, you know, a nice little theme going on with this one, and it was really cool. I like it. I very much like this one. Sexy like a Gerudo, baby. Okay, now we're at number 14th place, and we have Jumpin' Like Mario, or as the Americans call him, Mario. We say Mario over here in the UK. So this one was I think that this track was actually really fun. It was really upbeat and really lifting. In a sense, you could actually put this at a party and really enjoy yourself with this one. Yeah, Jumpin' Like Mario was a nice, good old track for that sort of Mario good vibe, good times vibe, and really upbeat in a sense. You could actually have fun with it. So yeah, definitely at this place, Jumpin' Like Mario. Okay, here we are at number 13, and we have Motion Control featuring Thousand Star and James Lighter. Now, Motion Control was nice too, absolutely, but one of the things I really personally loved about this specific track was the fact of that guitar solo by James Lighter. Man, that I really love the guitar. It's one of my favourite instruments and everything. And definitely when I hear something as awesome as that in a soundtrack, you know it's definitely going to go in my list. So really do recommend this song, Motion Control. Yeah, everyone does their part well, and definitely I just love that guitar solo at the end, man. It's really, really cool. James Lighter, awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. You have my props, sir. Alright, in 12th place, finally got here at the 12th, in the top 12, here we go. In 12th place, it's Alone in the Dark. Now, this song was one of the darker tunes that TeeJay has made. It's definitely a relatable tune, definitely, let's put it that way, with the talk of the theme of being depression and whatnot. So that's definitely something that many of us in this world have gone through, are currently still struggling with, you know, mental health and everything. Definitely an importance, you know, got to raise awareness for that. And this song just hits deep, man. Yeah, it really does hit deep. And a great song still by TeeJay. Awesome to have James Lighter in it again with that amazing guitar. Thank you very much, good sirs. Good track. Number 11, and here we are with Ash Ketchum. Do you like Pokemon references? Well, do you like Pokemon? I like Pokemon. I grew up with it back in the 1990s when I was a young kid. And I really enjoyed the 150 Pokemon, or was it 151? I mean, going back from there up till now, it's amazing how much Pokemon has been added into the show of Pokemon. It's really transformed itself, most definitely. But yes, this track, yeah, basically Pokemon references. You gotta love Pokemon. That's one of the reasons why I really like this track. But also, not just because of the Pokemon references, but because of the beat and the way it flows and the lyrics and stuff. Really, really good tune. I really do actually like this tune. So, Ash Ketchum, here at number 11. Alright, here we are at number 10, and we have Changed the Game. Man, we have 3 of the MasterSwordMusic members on this track. We have Thousand Star, Switchbit, and TeeJayTheGamer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first track that is on this list that actually features Switchbit, and I must tell you, man, his lyrical prowess is really good in this one, right? Definitely. I mean, I've heard a few tracks with TeeJayTheGamer and Switchbit before, But yeah, this one is definitely a must listen to, especially his part, man. Really, really awesome stuff, Switchbit. Yeah, I mean, you all do a fantastic job, of course, hence the reason why this is number 10 on the list, because I actually do like this tune. But yeah, really stood out to me was Switchbit's part. Absolutely. Give this a listen to, fellow gaming minions. I'm pretty sure you really will enjoy it. Here we are at number 9, featuring just 2 members of MasterSwordMusic. And this one is Joycon, featuring TeeJayTheGamer and 1000 Star. I think when I very first heard this, I was really hooked on this track. It was actually pretty good. I mean, I just kept on watching it over and over again. One of the tracks I really rather enjoyed when it was on release. I still enjoy it now, by the way. Really catchy tune, and yeah, I can't really praise it more than enough. It's a really good tune, you know. I really recommend this one too. In fact, I recommend everything that TeeJay puts out. So at number 9, Joycon. Moving on, here at number 8 we have Game Night. Mate, just the title alone, right? Taking me all the way back to those good old days of the 90s and early and mid 2000s when I just used to have some family, friends around, get up the PlayStation or the N64 and just have game nights, man. Really, really awesome stuff. That's what this track reminds me of, with the title alone. The beat itself was really, really good. I really loved the piano synthesizer, is the right word? I don't know, the piano parts of this tune. I'm a sucker for piano bits in good musics. Good music, and this is definitely a good soundtrack. What can I say? It's a really awesome track. Give it a whirl. I recommend Game Nights. I'm pretty sure those of you who are gamers out there loved your game nights back in the day. I'm pretty sure you do. Probably still do now, but I don't know. Nothing really captures what it was like back in the old days for me personally. So number 8, Game Nights. Right, at number 7, we're getting close to the top 3 now. Top 2, then top 1. Top first, mate. At number 7, we have Switch Up, featuring TeeJayTheGamer and, of course, Switchbit. Oh man, this track, it was it felt like a lower demeanor, eerie sort of track, right? And it felt like an underground rap sort of thing going on there, and I really like that sort of thing. That's what I got from the actual track itself. It just sounded so much different from the rest that I've heard, and again, great lyrical prowess from both TeeJay and Switchbit, especially with one part in Switchbit's lyrics when he said, "You E.T. and I'm Ocarina." Absolutely awesome. I loved how that is referenced in this awesome track, mate. It's so awesome. Man, I can't recommend this track enough. So, number 7, Switch Up. Alright, here we are at number 6, and this one seems to be very appropriately titled, and that is Silent Hills. Now, there is one word that sticks out to me about this song, and it's sad. You know, it's brooding. It's a story about TeeJay's pain that he's been through, and I feel like that song is really, really good. It's very well sung and spoke about, and I really do like the fact that he actually made this track, because it can speak volumes about what people can go through, especially if you lose your voice, as he says in his lyrics. It'd be him sitting on Silent Hill, where else is there left to go, sort of thing, so definitely have mad respects for him for putting this track out, definitely. So Silent Hills, really, really good track, very good one. Right, top 5 time. In 5th place we have a really awesomely paced and wonderfully sung song, for the most part, My Nintendo. Oh, this song was really, really nice. I love the soundtrack of it. It feels like this is a song that has a message for me, or for those of people out there who have partners, because that's what the song actually felt like to me, because that's what the lyrics I understood from sounded like having someone special close to you, having them as your Nintendo. For those of you that grew up in the 80s and 90s and you love Nintendo, you'll probably get to grasp what that means. But yeah, this felt like having someone you love conveyed in a video game message and referenced in such a way that was actually knowable, relatable, and something that you could actually click with. So definitely. Number 5, My Nintendo. Really awesome track. Alright, 4th place, and here we have All I Want Is You, featuring T-Belly as the guest of today's track, and what a track it was. I've really enjoyed this track so much. It's just easy to listen to, nice to hum along and sing along with, and you know, TeeJay does most of the singing and T-Belly does most of the spit and bars part. You know, really, really good stuff. And talking about someone who you want. All I want is you. You can play this to your loved one and say, you know, all I want is you. You can say that anyway, but still, this is a really good message to say that, you know, I'm your man, or if the genders were reversed, I'm your woman, man, whatever. And you should just say to your loved one, that's it. Yeah, all I want is you, no one else. Our love is strong like an unbreakable bond. Yeah, that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But definitely, I really love T-Belly on his lyrical side of this. It reminds me of, not in a physical sense, but more or less because he reminded me of him facially and because of the cap he was wearing. He reminded me of another hip-hop artist, Fat Joe. I'm pretty sure if you know about hip-hop, you should know about Fat Joe. But yeah, he sang Lean Back, that famous song, all those years ago. Still love it to this day. But yeah, really, that's the sort of vibe I got of T-Belly. And that's a really awesome vibe, by the way. Really, really awesome vibe. Definitely. So this song, All I Want Is You, number 4, fantastic track. Okay, here at number 3, we have the amazing tune. That is Rumble Pack. Rumble Pack is possibly the biggest, danciest club tune I've heard that TeeJay has actually put out there, man. I love the video, the way it's produced, and as you're seeing right now, but I also love the lyrics in this. It's just really good, but the beat, really, really awesome beat, man. Definitely worthy of being in my top 5, and it's great to hear that it is at number 3, Rumble Pack. A really, really outstanding song. This is one of those songs I kept on listening to again, and again, because it was just so good. So thank you very much, TeeJay, for making this amazing soundtrack. Number 3, we have Rumble Pack. Here, in second place for the Silver Cup, the Silver Medal, we have Fallout. Now, I'm surprised that this one was actually really so high on the list, but at the same time, I wasn't, so it's 50-50, because the soundtrack is just that awesome. And come to think of it, I've only actually played 3 of the Fallout games. I only played 3 of the Fallout games, and I haven't really got that much far into them, you know. So, there is that. But this song really makes me want to go back and play them, you know, all from the start. You know, I would really like to start at the very first one, but I started at Fallout 3. But this song really, really is lyrically that good. The soundtrack is just great. I remember watching it when it was on premiered, and I thought, wow, this track is top notch, man. Really top notch. So, at number 2, we have Fallout. Alright, here we are at number 1, numero uno of this amazing list. That is my absolute most favourite song that TeeJay has ever produced on his channel. Believe it or not, if it wasn't for a few things, it might have been another song. I don't know, but some other songs might have been on this list. But definitely, this one's my most favourite one that he's got on his channel at this specific moment in time. Okay, and that song is Arcade. Arcade has won the gold medal in this race. I mean, the title alone, Arcade, takes me back to a time when going to the arcades was absolutely phenomenal. I had such a fantastic time. I've been to some gaming arcades within the recent years, and I live not too far from one. It was just like a train journey away. It's about half an hour away or so. Not too far away. So that's good. I really like that. But the lyrics in this one, featuring VG Mobster, awesome stuff. I love his lyrics and his lyrical prowess and what he actually gives to the song as well. We're talking about referencing arcade games, man. Absolutely love them. Who doesn't love arcades? I mean, the first few gaming generations featured some of the greatest arcade hits and stuff like that. You know, you've got your Pac-Mans, you've got your Defenders and other games like that, you know, in such amazing times. Who doesn't love gaming arcades, right? But absolutely, definitely number one is arcade. I absolutely love it to bits. The beat, the flow, the lyrics, the references, everything about it. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, VG Mobster, and thank you so much, TeeJayTheGamer, for making this track. Awesome stuff. So number one place goes to arcade. And that is my top 20 list of my favourite MasterSwordMusic soundtracks, tunes. You know, if I can think of other words, I've used them as well. Yes, there you go, fellow gaming minions. I'm pretty sure, like I said at the start of this video, or around the start, that you have your own personal top 5s, top 10 tracks. Wouldn't mind hearing them in the comment section below if you can be bothered. But I enjoyed making this video. You know, hopefully TeeJay gets some new fresh eyes on your channel. Hopefully that this video does something for your channel. But all in all, it was from me to you, because I did ask you if I could like do a top list rankings of my favorite soundtracks from you, and I've done it. I feel great about it. You know, it feels good to express this video, my thoughts on your music, man. You do make out some outstanding music. Your music is fire. It's as strong as lava, mate. You know, top S tier, amazing, awesome stuff you create. I wouldn't be surprised if one day you actually make it big in the world and get on stage, mate. That's probably, I wouldn't say wishful thinking, maybe, I don't know, it depends what you want to do, but that's a good goal to have, maybe, I don't know, it's up to you. But, you know, all that talent is being put to good use on a platform at least, and it's good to see that your music is getting out there as well. So, yeah, no more from me, TeeJayTheGamer. You have a great day. Make sure you stay safe, bud. Everyone else, you stay safe too. And I'm Dr. Virtual. May retro gaming live on, and you take good care of yourselves, fellow gaming minions. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I'm going to purchase you a McDonald's meal. Just let me know in the comment section. Hello gaming minions, thank you for watching today's video. Fancy owning some awesome Dr. Virtual merch? Then please hop on over to the site's store. The link will be in the description, and thank you ever so much for your kind support.